Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the video.
Alright.
I'm going to be continuing my expansion or my playthrough for the Blood and Wine expansion of The Witcher 3. If you enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It'll really help me out and be greatly appreciated. And also you can check out my Twitch, The Cosmic Turtles. And before we get into things, I need to quickly make sure all things are correct. The stream title is the same. My categories have gone blank. There we go. Witcher 3, please. There we go. So that should be accurate now. Let's quickly make sure you can hear me. It's been really funny. What's this? So it's only be 2 seconds now. Just need to make sure you can hear me. So I don't want to go too far into this thinking you can hear me and then turns out my mic isn't coming through or something, you know. It happens much more than I'd like to admit. Alright, so look, can you hear me? Oh, my phone's volume is loud. Ah, you can. Right, cool. Just 2 seconds replying to my girlfriend. Right. Let's go help our foolish friend dressed up as a rooster. Follow the Duchess. Follow the Duchess? Oh, okay. Going the wrong way. Wait for me, Duchess! So yeah, I haven't played any Witcher 3 since my last stream. So the chances of my rustiness leaving is very small.
Where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option.
No other option. Need to meditate. Let's just meditate for an hour, get my health back.
Time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the
Time is of the essence. 2 seconds, Duchess. I must sit and think for an hour. Growl at me, young man. Yeah, this is the final expansion that I'm doing for the for my playthrough. I've done a full playthrough of the base game on Death March difficulty, and then I've done the Hearts of Stone DLC, and obviously now doing the Blood and Wine expansion. But these are not on Death March.
Well, I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there,
Oh,
towards the water.
of course.
See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
Yeah, sounds
The
simple
unicorn.
enough.
How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. The Colton fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the
Milton
other Phoenix egg
Porter.
hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Alright. So I absolutely love this game. I need to play Witcher 2. I don't have a PC, so I can't play the original Witcher. And Xbox or Microsoft gave The Witcher 2 forgot the subheading. Something about kings. They gave that as a game of gold months ago. So I have it, and I've installed it a few times, and I've even started it. I didn't get very far. I've seen the Assassin's Creed reference slash mockery, whatever you want to call it, which I thought was funny. We've got to go in the water. Where was it though? So let's just follow the dots, because I don't remember where those boats were.
This spot once I'm under.
Ah, here we go. Let's dive. Examine. Why can't I examine it? Candy. That's not the correct fish. Toffee. Well, I do so like me a toffee. What we got here? More candy. Yep. Yep. Awesome. Pressed the wrong button. I wonder why I won't go back up to the water. Ah. Well, if I was you, I'd just tell her, like, you know, you're not really comfortable talking or like doing the video chats. Is there a way you can tell her your ideas? Yeah. Well, you got your story idea. I know. I can't for the life of me find this fish. Well, good thing they didn't. You do much better work with this woman. No, I didn't think you'd have been behind, to be fair. Only one day. I know. Oh, it's just the glass. Oh yeah, I moved it. Where the bloody hell's this fish? Okay. I'll see you soon. Tell you what, I cannot find this fish for the life of me. I don't even know if I'm looking in the right area. I was by fish just now. Alright, what's that? Faster, Geralt! There was something glowing over there then. Back under the water. Yeah, there it is. Right, why isn't he... Oh, okay. Never mind. There's stuff out of the water, apparently. I'm pressing the right button for my Witcher sense, aren't I? Oh, no. Ah, here we go. There's a fish I haven't seen. One by here as well. Oh, I've apparently interacted with that one. Come on. Are you? Ah, haha. Here's the golden fish. Lover's Cove. What?
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
I took too long, damn it.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon its heavenly course doth trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace.
What the hell is this guy
when
talking
a
about?
soul of
Speaking
good
gibberish.
or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Yeah, I guess ill repute is what we're going for here. It's interesting. If you get the correct fish, you get some sort of ceramic fish painted gold, and if you get the wrong one, you get a dead fish with some sweets in its mouth or something. I hope they're wrapped, because I'm not sure about you, but I don't really want dead fish toffee. I've got some deer by here. Yeah, because I got The Witcher on the Switch. I still barely played it since, you know, other than when I'm streaming it now. I'm not really in the mood to play The Witcher, because I put so many hours into it the first time round. I think I got about 13 days worth of gameplay of my very first playthrough of The Witcher. Ah, there he is.
Perhaps
Majestic unicorn indeed.
or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try this. Hey, folks, gonna have to ruin your
Awkward.
fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Quickly, give him the old axie. Right, how do I change my... There we go. Not, influence opponent's minds.
God damn it, stay calm. Shh. Calm down.
Oh, did that work?
Easy now.
I think it did. I've got a cutscene anyway. There we go. E. What we got? Clue from the unicorn. Horn. Or horn of the
That's
unicorn.
hardly fair.
Flagrant cheating is what it is.
Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Right, didn't break any rules.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True, he won fair and square.
We were unlucky.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all.
We must try to grab the next clue.
Losers. Alright, let's go find the queen or whatever sort of royalty she is. Duchess, that was it. Let's go talk to the Duchess. It says it on the screen as well, I just noticed. So I don't look as impressive as you may think, because you possibly believe I
We do
read
not
it.
Please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
Oh, you tell him.
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
I begin like a groan hollowed out with ease, and then end with a mouse with a head of hard cheese. Cave in the palace pantry. Oh,
Mice
pantry?
and cheese. Palace pantry, maybe?
No, the hair is obliged to hide here.
It's a
in the
cave, I
darkness.
think.
Look, if we take row, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then
Or
mouse.
greenhouse.
But starting with what heads hard cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the garden.
That's why I was thinking cave.
That locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Milton, old boy, we're coming! Level 91. Hell yes, 7 skill points.
Wait here.
Should probably use them. Okay. I don't remember if, like, what has become of Milton. Hi, hello! No! Who goes there?
What the butch?
What the butch?
What was that?
Was it a bird? Was it a plane? Oh damn, look at him go!
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it.
Oh.
I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first
How
you
do you grow a
butchered
new
a
hand?
boxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Many.
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
I think not. You see, I've something to do still.
More murders?
Just one. Not counting yours.
You what? Not counting mine? How dare you assume that you can kill a powerful man such as... Oh god. Let me pause this for a second. Right, give me one moment. Right then, let's kill this ugly man. Oh wow, it's difficult I drop myself down to. Must be playing on easy. If that or he can heal.
Show me what.
Oh yeah, look at the damage he's taking. I'm definitely on easy. Probably got fed up in the last video. Dying on something stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna up the difficulty a little bit. That's too easy. I don't like that. I want some challenge, you know? I imagine I was under-leveled. Oh damn!
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Well, that's painful.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
Did he just heal his
All is
clothes?
well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but...
He got turned into a block.
A demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Killer hunting, seems you know him. What brings you back after all these years? How'd you regenerate? Let's go for the obvious story progressive one.
The killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I.
Dettlaff.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is...
Well, what might you call it?
Humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Yeah, I can see that. We're having a nice chat.
He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
What good reason could he possibly have? How could you be so sure? Don't give a damn about his motivations.
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well.
How do you know?
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
Valley of Plenty.
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Geralt of Rivia.
Read about it.
Witcher.
Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Why Dettlaff kill the monster?
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he
An
had
apple.
a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders it so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him. Immensely.
Immensely. Gotta find him. Any idea what could have... gotta find him.
Something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then. Just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already.
We'll see.
But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
At the cemetery, you say? Guards, don't breathe in that smoke.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the
okay.
beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Aw, Milton was actually killed. Damn it. Alright. Can I loot any of these boxes before we go? Oh, here we go. Oh, wrong button. Tell you what, I've been playing the Uncharted games recently. Finally got round to them. Well, not finally. I actually got Uncharted 1 around about the time it first came out. I had it on the PS3. Never finished it. Played a bit of it. No, I was obviously at the time when it came out, I was amazed at things that the game did, which others didn't. You know, you could go in water and then a portion of you was wet, whichever bit went in the water, which I just thought was crazy. And then you roll a couple of times and you dry off. But I just don't remember anything about the game. I just remember being amazed at that. But recently I finished 1 on the PS4 remaster. Stamp says postage paid, so get lost. No, we're gonna give him 5.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Well, 5 gold, you know.
My dear Geralt.
Not gonna mean anything to me.
I hope all is well. I imagine you hot on the trail of some
Yeah,
nasty
finished
monster.
number 2 finally the
Or
other
is it
day.
an overly complex
Played
curse
through and
this time?
finished number 3, and now I'm playing
Geralt,
number
I
4.
wish I knew for certain. Whatever is keeping you busy, perhaps you'll need a break. For those moments, I offer you this intriguing little mystery I happened on in an old manuscript I bought off a merchant from
I don't want
Isère.
any mysteries.
The tome's author
Unless I get to
claims
drive around in a
certain
machine.
Professor Moreau once called Beauclair home, and this professor conducted research into Witcher mutations. I don't know much else, but I suspect that alone might pique your interest. The tome
yeah, you
mentioned a
can
journal
get extra
interred with the
upgrades for
scholar
yourself.
when he passed. It could very well lead you to his laboratory. I'm enclosing a map I found folded in the
Dexter's
tome. It's
lab.
smudged in a few places, but I hope it proves useful anyway. Please
Laboratory.
be careful and come back to me quickly. Your Triss.
Ah, thanks,
Professor who studied
Triss.
Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Yeah, I'll have a look into that. Maybe not right now, but I'll probably do that. Alright, let's change the difficulty. Yeah, I'm on the easiest possible difficulty. What's this? Enemy? No, I don't upscale the enemies. So yeah, I probably got really grumpy and just... I probably wasn't in the mood to play this game when I last streamed it. Just had nothing else I could think of streaming. But you know, I actually fancy playing it now. I got the Last of Us Part 2 on Friday, which is exciting times. I can't wait to stream that. Gonna be doing a full playthrough of it. Got Pokemon Isle of Armor DLC tomorrow. Again, can't wait for that. I'm not streaming that though. I can't stream on the Switch. Oh! To you. And I'll probably look into getting the final Fallout DLCs streamed soon.
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
Gotta do... Actually, I don't know what DLC, if any, I have left for Fallout New Vegas, since they're all blind playthroughs, except for Dead Money, but I've already streamed that one. I think. Actually, no, I don't think. I may not have streamed Dead Money because I don't think I played it off camera. But I'm not a big fan of the DLC, so I haven't streamed it yet. So I think I got Dead Money and Mothership Zeta for Fallout 3 left to do. But I'll check. I'll keep Dead Money until the very final one. Because thankfully I've got a stream character and my original New Vegas character. And I played Dead Money on my original character, so I can still play it on my stream character, who's significantly weaker, which will make the DLC even more annoying. But what can you do, eh? Meet Regis at at the cemetery. Regis, old boy.
Some other place to meet.
What? Who's there? What in the heavens is this? How egregious! Oh yes, this weird thing, isn't it? The pods. Ow! There you with that crap, boyo. Damn it. Ah! Go on, roll over to him before he pops again. There we are, we got him.
Damn, you're ugly.
There's another one. Ow! Quinn! There we go. Nice chunk of health there. There we are. I've got him now. Or not. He appears to disappear by default once he gets hit a set amount of times. Alright, come on, give me the loot. There is no loot. Oh god. There's a ghoul in a hole. He's actually fallen into the hole perfectly. Love it. Alright then, Regis! My friend!
Regis!
Who's...
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Try climbing it. God. Is there a way from up here? Oh no. But yeah, really enjoying the Uncharted games. The only downside to them is, oh yeah, those are glowing red for some reason. Is for some reason the game has this really, I understand it's an adventure sort of fantasy style game. You know, it's not realistic, but the frequency in which wow, what the fuck, man. The frequency in which Nathan Drake is able to just find shit whenever he needs it is ridiculous. Or the way in which when he's falling off something and climbing back up, it constantly keeps breaking over and over again. I don't know, I just find it silly. Maybe it's just because I played 3 games one after the other in quick succession, so it just... just feels weird in that sense. If I played one after the other with a year or two in between each game, it probably wouldn't feel so over the top. Except for 4. I haven't finished that one yet, but every time they hit a dead end, they find a map. Really weird. Alright, for some reason this is not loading. Oh, it's loading really slowly, I can't tell. There we go. Oh, you...
We must allow the Witcher to ply his
damn
trade.
it. I understand why I dropped the difficulty now. I can't do it this way because that kid is going to bump into me again, so I'm going to have to talk to him. Sir! Sir! Mon ami!
Sir! Sir!
Skip. Here you go, old bean. I don't mind giving him the gold. You know, in no universe is 5 gold going to break the bank. Damn it, I've assigned the new mission. I didn't want to do that. Especially since I'm pretty sure I can already use what it would give you. Yeah, it's this by here is what it gives you access to. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to the main mission. Am I level 91? I can't see it, but I'm pretty sure I am level 91. Ah, fuck. It was how much I only had 3 levels of. Go back there. Alright, what's this? Crippling strike, muscle memory, fast attack. Yeah, I read a thing online that says that you should always focus on one style of fast attacks. What? You can only perform fast attacks with only one of the 2 swords at the moment. Increases chance of landing a fast attack critical hit by 10%. No. Whoa. Spinning attack that strikes all foes in the surrounding area. Crippling. Alright, I've already got crippling strike. I already had that one. Arrow deflection. What's we got? When vitality reaches 0. Where the hell would I take that off? What's this? What's this one? Increases. Oh, I can't be asked for that. Razor focus. Instantly gain 1 adrenaline point when entering combat. When casting a sigil, 3 adrenaline. No. Reduces enemy damage resistance. Can I increase my damage resistance? So let's go for this. Let's there we go, make level 5 so I do a quarter more damage to enemies compared to what I would do with their armor resistance. Okay. What we got here? Crossbow damage. Each fatal blow dealt by a sword dismembers the enemy or activates a finisher. Sword attacks deal 25% more damage to human opponents immune to counterattacks. No, I can't get that yet. Let's find out what... What is this? Each point of toxicity increases damage dealt by swords and sign. Let's go for that. Ah, for fuck's sake. Oh, it has to be red. God damn it. Alright, I had you. And I had you. And I got blue. What blue ones am I using? Let's quickly make sure I'm using stuff that help me. Alternate sign mode. For what? Alright. Maintaining an active shield no longer drains stamina. Target does not move towards Geralt while he is casting Axii. Increases the effectiveness of Axii in dialogue. Why have I got so much things for Axii? Sign intensity, reflect damage. Let's go for that. Well, that's dialogue, so I'll keep that one. But let's put it. Let's swap it to one of these two. What's this? Let's get that. Damage dealt by Igni also permanently weakens enemy armor. Oh yeah, let's get damage enemy armor as well. What's this one with a crossbow about? What's this? Shoot one additional shot before I need to reload. I don't care about that. What else we got? Damage and slows enemies within a yard of... There we are, let's get this magic trap. Last stuff to look at here. Where am I? Okay. This is green, but I don't have any green ones. Sign in. Ah, this increases my vitality. Yet for some reason I don't have any green ones. Probably because I don't use potions. But still, this is pretty stupid. Increases increases maximum vitality by 10% when toxicity oh no, I don't want to increase my health when my toxicity goes up. I'll have to look into those. So what am I doing here? Increases health by 500, crossbow up, damage up, and increases maximum weight. So what we got here? Alright, I've already got vitality. What's this? The bonus from a place of power lasts indefinitely, but one such bonus can be given at a time. Let's have an indefinite bonus then, shall we? And let's quickly save the game so I don't have to do all that jargon again. 666. The belly of the beast. Yeah, I wasted about 10 minutes doing that, so I apologise. Hopefully we'll find a fast travel point. I won't have to run the whole way. Ah, here we go. Fast travel point.
Sir, come to me, please.
No! I am not doing your smelly side quest, woman. Where am I going? I'm going there. damn it!
Approach!
Approach! Sir, where's Roach? You must approach with your beloved stallion.
He stole my horse.
Yeah, there's some interesting side quests. You know, if this is your, playthrough, you should definitely play them. I'm only avoiding the side quests because, like I said, when I first played this game, I went crazy with the side quests. You know, like I did everything I could. The only thing I still haven't done to this day on my original playthrough is gone to all the question marks in Skellige, because there's so many in the bloody water. Whoever thought that was a good idea is a fool. Like, you know, I've done all of them in Novigrad. I've done all of them in Kermoren, White Orchid. I believe I've done them all in TOUSSAINT as well. It's just flipping Skellige. I just have no patience for it. It's just the fact that I'd say about 80% of them are in the water, maybe 75, but you just gotta go in your little rowing boat, slowly row, jump out of the water, get attacked by harpies for a bit, or by bloaters.
The look of a night. Over there, monsters have come.
I don't care. Right, I didn't go this way last time, did I? You have the look of the night. I don't know what's going on. My eye is like twitching in some weird ass way.
Regis.
Really bugging me.
Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Nope. Yeah, I don't know why these guys are so strong. Maybe I just attack too fast and I don't block enough. Ah! Ooh. Yeah, that's right. Problem is, the workers aren't the problem. It's the big ass one which you want to worry about. I didn't save the game before I came down here. Alright. Let's just make sure I don't get killed. Oops, wrong button. There we go. So I got an exploding shield now. Someone hits me, they'll break my shield, but it'll also blow up and deal damage to them.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Interact.
Interesting.
Hell yeah! What we got? Loot. Cassus Fodaris. Something. Oh, it's too powerful for me. Does 124 more damage though, so as soon as we level up, using that bad boy. That gives you an idea of the power scaling. I'm definitely too low a level for these, which is why I'm struggling sometimes.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state.
Unmolested.
Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough.
There's a way of wording it.
Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on.
Okay.
Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megoscope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
I assume this will do nicely.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt.
Yeah, knew it. What do you want to use the hand for? The ring. What's its provenance? Can you just there we go. Let's go for this one.
What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell.
Of course.
Read about it in Alchemia
Who hasn't?
Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing.
What about the ring? What's his deal?
I have no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Alright then.
Kovinaris
brewing, boy.
Half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Well, that would be much easier. Awfully generous of you. It's gonna twitch, isn't it? Oh, I knew it. Thank you, lads. Hopefully they get it done in a timely manner.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Oh. Let's drink.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Seems you choose to misunderstand. I don't want to talk. This is set up, trying to get me to confess something. Got a lot of secrets.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
What's it like being dead? How are you handling abstinence, not drinking blood? What's regeneration like?
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit.
Well, that was picture 2, isn't
Triss
it?
helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one
He
of
just
our
put that
own
into his
strikes a
cheek.
deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
What's it like being
Gotta
dead?
ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very nice at all, does it?
Cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Alright. Maybe there's something you want to ask me, something specific.
Alright, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
See, Regis. doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
Seer determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refused to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah.
So either they're drinking really small sips, or there's a lot of water in that not so big bottle.
Honesty is an attribute
somehow.
of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt.
Yes, let's. I can't remember his name. Watched a Jim Sterling video yesterday. Turns out, apparently, the guy who owns Amazon will be a trillionaire by 2026 if he keeps his current income. So stupid. No one needs that much money. Not like, you know. Honestly, I feel like it should be illegal. He's literally, like, you know, amassing a ridiculous percentage of the economy's, no, money, I guess, value. He's accruing far too much money, and it shouldn't be allowed.
Compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons.
Like, literally, if he got rid of half of his money, still a multi-billionaire, and there would be so much more money available for other people.
Impossible.
So people wouldn't have to be struggling all the time. Like, don't get me wrong, if he got rid of half his money, I know that other millionaires and other billionaires would be the first to collect it, not poor people who need it, you know.
Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed.
But still.
Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
You know anything else about this white?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly?
And they love shiny things.
The area around the estate. It's
was that crows?
Covered in
one of the two.
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Ah, I remember this. Time to visit the white.
Start making
the
your
trick is you've got to use the spoon.
From that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were going to make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify some alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
All right, then. Let's go get us some saliva. All right, where are we going? Read the bestiary to learn more about spotted whites. All right, let's read the bestiary. Cursed ones. Elementals. We got hybrids. So I really like the monsters in this game. They're really interesting and they got great designs. Where's the spotted white? Ah, here we go. Like I said, I can't say for certain, but I know in my first playthrough at least, I was able to get through the encounter with the spotted white without having to kill it and without having to fight it. So that's the approach I'm going to attempt again. doesn't mean I'll be able to do it, you know. All I remember is I need to use a spoon. No, I don't use a spoon. I have to eat with my hands. Just like eat food with it. Share a meal. Of course, I'm gonna save the game before I go in there, so I don't balls it up. Because when you share a meal with the spotted white, you break the curse. Come, Roach! Come on! Oh, fuck's it. Right, fine, I'll go back. Geralt!
Move it!
Don't know how many times I gotta press A. What are you doing?
Well.
This is much faster.
Dressing, bandages.
What's that about?
Yeah, because I feel like I haven't made all that much progress in this stream so far. Or this, like, you know, this part of the playthrough. Was it, we found out that Milton was killed, we fought that guy, spoke to Regis. Oh, what the hell's that? Is that a foglet? Ah, sugar, go! Yeah, I can't be asked to fight things if I don't need to. Well, guess I need to fight these guys. Oh god. Hey, I was holding block. Yeah, if I knew 4 of them were going to appear, or 5, I'm not sure if there was 4 or 5, I wouldn't have stayed to fight, I would have just legged it. It's not worth it. Like I've been saying, you know, I'm far too rusty with this game to even consider doing all this, like, you know, all the fighting, but you know, I won't stop being rusty until I actually do the fighting, I suppose. Hopefully I can finish this DLC before The Last of Us Part 2 comes out on Friday. Otherwise, God knows when I'll stream this again and I'll be in an even worse state. Yeah, we'll just call Roach from the start. Come on, Roach!
Whoa there, Roach.
Oh, sugar, gone wrong way. Ah, the Twitch bar was blocking the sort of arrow that appears on the outside of your minimap. So, right.
That's it, Roach.
What's that about?
Right, I'll save the game by here. Oops, I didn't mean to make an empty, make a new slave. But fine, we have a new save. I think I may have unintentionally said slave then. I meant to say save slot, and I put the two together. So if I did say that, my apologies. Oh god. Yeah, foglets. Alright. Oh god. Yeah, I need to start killing the just the generic enemies, just for the experience, you know. Wait, did that one just die? Yeah, I didn't kill a third one, he just committed suicide. I'm gonna save the game again. I'm not gonna fight the same ones over and over. you know. Oh, did you watch the PlayStation 5 announcement? That's pretty awesome.
What now, piece of filth?
You piece of filth! Right, why are they blocking? I'm holding the block button. Does he, like, not instinctively hold his guard up if there's no enemies around? Concentrate. Concentrate. Right, we've got full health. We have a shield. Come on. There we go. There's one. Without losing the old shield. One by there. Two there. Did you call it to see you stink? Probably true, but you don't need to insult him, Geralt. We're looking at. Oh god, there's loads over there. Yeah, okay, let's just not fight them.
Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something.
For whom the spoons toll.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Alright, let's do this.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
Ah, wrong button. Oh wow. There we go. What we got in here then? A spoon probably? No?
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Stained diary.
Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
A lot of spoons. Probably weird, isn't it? We'll do a save by here.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Right collector.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon.
You see, so they keep mentioning that no one will sit at your table to dine with you. So you have to sit at the table to dine with them. And it says no spoon.
None shall sit and
I remember no spoon will like satisfy you or whatever, so you have to eat without the spoon, if I remember correctly.
No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
Alright, what we got? Wrong button. If I remember correctly, there's... in this house somewhere, there's a pit
Actually does seem
completely
like
rammed with spoons.
Cauldron should be somewhere around here. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
You already said that, Geralt.
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy.
Well, why would it be? It's a monster. It's been
He just
cursed.
needs some brew. I'm afraid he won't
Young
get
woman
that.
who's been cursed.
No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer.
TOUSSAINT.
Let me observe the cauldron.
So look at this spoon, shall we?
Pretty ordinary, maybe a little old.
Yes, we want to hide in that wardrobe. But before that, I want to find the spoon pit for you. And also, let's continue looting stuff. Ah, here it is.
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
I remembered it looking more detailed, or maybe it's just too dark right now. But yeah, just... They got a Springfield spoon for their spoon collection. If I didn't have my spoons, I'd go insane. How the hell do I get out of here? I'm trapped now. There we go. Hello, boy, Geralt.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
No. I wish to loot. Words of wisdom. Right. Let's go hide in that wardrobe then, shall we? Geralt of Rivia. Twitcher. Gotta stir it real good. She has a throne of spoons. Steady now, Geralt. I didn't remember that.
Damn it. Gotta catch it.
Why would you swing at it?
Kill the white in its own junkie.
Oh shit, that was my fault, wasn't it? I weren't looking. Alright, wait a minute. Let me load the game and see if that was my bad. Maybe there was a button prompt which I didn't do because I was trying to change the title of my stream, but for some reason my Twitch app is being an absolute bastard and it's not letting me change the title. Like, I've got to delete everything and retype it. I'm trying to change one letter and it's making me add it to the very end of my title. But I can delete from anywhere I want, I just can't add from anywhere I want. It's been a right bumhole. So I gave up. I've left the stream title as it was.
Damn it. Gotta catch it.
Nope. Okay, Lord. Well, I'm not going to be collecting all those spoons again, that's for sure. I'll grab a few if there's any in this room. I can grab those other spoons afterwards. Toss a spoon to your witcher, oh valley of plenty.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. I'm afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Spoon. Don't love me a good spoon. Oh god. Alright. Hide here. Oh, no.
Damn it.
What a waste of
Gotta
time.
catch it.
I skipped it, but I shouldn't have.
They killed the white in its own junk heap. Ugly bastard.
Oh god. Ah! Come on. Man!
Now to carve out its salivary glands.
Right, wait a minute. That's not right. Let me check this. There's a way to not kill it. Maybe if you skip that little cutscene, you instantly slam out the thing. Or maybe I need to set the table before I hide. There's a way to do it. Let me check. 'Cause I don't want to kill her.
Seems I'll have to kill the white in its own junk heap.
Ah, balls, I have to do my manual save then. Well, same as before, I'm not going to be looting anything, I'm just going to go straight to the main thing. Unless I need to collect certain stuff, you know.
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Right. I'll use my Witcher sense to find anything special.
Actually does seem like a white's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast.
Alright, let's grab these.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait.
Okay, let's do a manual save by here. Okay, I've maximized my save slots.
Saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
So let's not skip the dialogue now, the cutscene, because there should have been an option for me to not kill her. Let's have a look here. Nice brew. Why has it done that now?
Damn it. Gotta catch it. Cook hasn't had time to make the brew. Just foul, muddy water now. Ah!
Maybe I picked a bad place to hide. Let's have a look. There's a way of doing this. I know there is. I'm only going to have one more attempt, because if it happens again, I'm not going to keep wasting time doing this. I'll just kill her. You know, I really don't want to.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. I'm afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Maybe... Alright.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Let's quickly... Maybe I need to collect a certain item that makes Geralt
Just as
do it.
normal as the last one. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary.
Even though I already collected all of these the first time.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
Whoops. Get some light here, shall we?
White's obsessed. A real collector.
Yeah, I know. That one's not red, so I've already interacted with these, apparently. Let's quickly go back up here.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. None shall sit and dine with you at your table.
So it's the exact same message.
Sate you.
I assumed it would be.
Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
I got 300 experience for something.
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
So it's pretty sad that he knows all this by looking at a corpse. In the sense.
Key. Sophisticated crafting.
Here we go.
White's a true collector.
Here we go. So what did the spoon key? So that's not what the spoon key is needed for. Oh, okay, never mind. Ah, damn it, I've had food again. Right. last thing to do. Let's go back upstairs. Make sure I've found everything up here. Because I ran down all excited about that spoon, thinking that it was the key to that door. Oh no, that's not an upstairs.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Right. What is it? Oh no, yeah, that's the smashed mirror. I'm fairly certain I have officially looted and interacted with everything that I can. So, if the game still won't let me not kill her, then clearly I'm missing something, but I just don't realize what it is.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Okay, yeah, that is... Now that surely is everything. Ah! Because he runs and pulls up a chair and eats with her.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Alright, this is the last try. Hopefully now I get the option to not kill her, because I don't want to kill her. Unless I'm confusing her with a different enemy in the game. A different side quest that is, but I really doubt it. I seriously doubt there are two quests in this game that involve a person who is cursed and thousands of spoons. Very much doubt that to be the case. The only other thing I can think of is maybe I need to, when she knows I'm here, because I'm still not getting an option to do anything. Oh, here we go. Try to lift the curse. Here we go. Now I have the option. Delicious.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. Tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
There we go.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
There we go. Let's swap spoons. Let's eat using spoons. Let's eat not using the spoons.
We can can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
I like how she's copying you, but kind of... Whoa.
Open your eyes.
Grim stuff.
To see your likeness.
Hey, we did it! Sure, look at his, like all his veins and shit popping out. Or maybe that's evilness on his face, I don't know.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Alright, let's quickly follow it. Why would someone curse this person to start with anyway? Oh shit. Ah, I keep eating stuff. What am I eating? Bread? No. There we go, here's the scent.
Come on!
Yeah, that's right, dog. On this way. Thought I was a little bit closer to him than I turned out to be. Alright, Looney, show me what you're made of. Is that a place of power there? I don't know, that was weird. My controller vibrated quite strongly for a second there. Where is she? Oh, here we go. Marlene, 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 Marlene.
Easy, not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Wow, she is old now.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Yeah, come on, roach. There we are, see? Didn't need to kill her at all. You just need to interact with enough of the spoons or the diaries or something in the house, and then it'll allow you to try to lift the curse.
So I took her by the
I
hand
think
and led her
it's...
here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here.
Hey.
I'm deeply pleased, finally, to make your acquaintance, sir. Though I do regret the specific circumstances. In all the promotion, I fear I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Barnabas Basil, and by order of the Duchess, I am to serve as your major domo at Corfo Bianco.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil. Love to talk more, but got urgent matters to attend
Barnabas
to.
Basil.
While I'm gone, please make sure she gets everything she needs.
Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the
cursed.
way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, He swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her, and as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, or she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons.
He still has the veins popped out on his face, look.
That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Good job, my man.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Alright. No place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Hey, level 93. There we are. Beefed up on the levels there a bit, so now we shouldn't be struggling on the next boss fight. I think we actually leveled up twice, because last time I noticed I was level 91, so that's good. I'm pretty sure 1,000 experience is way more than what we... Is there a fast travel point around here? Balls to it. I'll just... If I come across one, I'll travel. If not, I'll just run. I think this way is faster than running around. Especially if you don't have a horse. Or not using your horse that you have. Yeah, I feel like it's not good for streaming, but this is how I prefer to play The Witcher. I prefer to just run around. I don't know why. You know, Roach isn't programmed poorly. You know, it's using Roach is very simple. If you just double tap A to gallop and then you just hold A down, Roach will just follow the road. You don't need to change your direction. She just follows straight. Unless it's turn-ins, multiple turn-ins at the same time. Sometimes she kind of just wanders off a little bit. It's a bit odd. But for the most part, you know, it's just so simple. But I prefer to just run.
Times are tough. Coin is up.
Pay up now. I should be able to... There we go. Bam. Vitality regenerates when you eat. On lower difficulty levels, it also regenerates during meditation. Can confirm. Not being able to heal on meditation is a ball ache. So yeah, that was worth the effort. We got a lot more experience. And we are better prepared for the future trials and tribulations. Regis! Regis, old boy, where are you? There we go.
Think your
Garlic,
friend's
I see.
hand will make for a nice broth.
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Indeed.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned the last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but, alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
No, he's got his blood in him.
State. As I'm certain you
know,
right. Higher vampires
Agitated.
can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
How do you plan to induce this state?
Alright, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
I need to prepare.
It's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
Right, I think we'll leave it by here for today. Seems like as good at any point to leave it. We got a clear objective going into the next video. What's this? 400 experience, very nice. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. You know, hopefully, if you were stuck trying to figure out how to do that curse, hopefully my little thing there helped you. Took a little bit of trial and error, but yeah. Again, hope you've enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Cosmic Turtle, and check out my Twitch, The Cosmic Turtles. Take care, stay safe, and have a great day. Bye now.